Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you are fine and as healthy as always. Yeah. Welcome back to the native mobile programming course for the 6 weeks today. Yeah, we will learn about Android UI components and this is the part 2 of part 3. Yeah. Last week we have created an application, the movie app application, and we have learned about text view, edit text, checkbox, radio button, and image view. Yeah, today at the second part of this mini series, we will learn about more Android UI components. Yeah. So before we begin, make sure you have finished last week's project, the movie app. Yeah, that is the week 5 course. Yeah. If you haven't done so, then please finish your last week's project, the movie app. Yeah, until this point. Yeah, until you have your layout something like this. Yeah, you have checkboxes and radio buttons. Yeah. Then you can continue this course. For everyone else who come here for the first time, then I suggest you to do the last week's first. Yeah, I will give the link to the playlist for the 5th week at the description below. Yeah, when you are ready, you can continue here. For today's topic, we will learn about 3 more components. Yeah, one is the picker, then 2 is spinner, and the third and the final one for today's course is card. Yeah, so I will divide this lesson into 3 videos. Yeah, right after this, then we will start right away to learn about date picker. Okay, what is actually a date picker? Yeah, it is a commonly used widget to pick a date. Yeah. I think I will show you. Let's start this one. Yeah, this is one example of date picker. So we will create one after this. Yeah, we will add some edit text here. When we click it, then we will show a date picker. And when we click OK, our edit text will contain the selected date. Yeah, but first let's learn about the date picker first. Yeah, it is a commonly used widget to pick a date, but Android Studio does not provide this widget visually like the other UI elements. So if you have fired up your Android Studio and you search for date picker, yeah, you won't find it. The best result we have here is a date, but this is actually a edit view. Yeah, why Android Studio does not provide this widget visually? Because actually it is a DatePicker dialog. Yeah, it is a subset of a dialog box in Android, so we must code this manually. Yeah, so as you can see here, we have some steps to actually create a DatePicker. Yeah, the first step is the default day, month, and year values for the DatePicker. Yeah, we can get the today's date by utilizing the calendar class like this. Yeah, don't worry if you don't understand it now. We will try it in a tutorial right after this. Yeah, and then to create the date picker, it has not 4. Actually, it's 5. Yeah, let me correct my slide first for a minute. Yeah, of not for a minute, for a second only. Yeah, it actually has 5 arguments. The context itself, the listener, and the default values year, month, and day. Yeah, the listener is later used to handle what happens when the user picks a particular date. And then we will show the dialog by showing using the show function. Yeah, just like toast. If you forget to call show, then your date picker dialog will not be shown to the user. And then we will use a help of simple date format. Yeah, it is actually a class from Java to format a date as we deem necessary. Yeah, you can check the documentation for available date formats right here in the this link. I think I will give you the link in the description below. Yeah, so you can check it by yourself later. Yeah, so please refer to this documentation if you want to format a specific date and time. Yeah, for example, like if you want the year, then you can use Y. When you need the month, context sensitive, then you will use M and so on. Yeah, we will try this later. Okay, so for our application, yeah, let's add a new UI elements, yeah, which is a text view for the show date label or text. Then this one, let's use an edit text. Yeah, let's give it the ID of edit show date, yeah, or text show date as you see fit. Yeah, usually I don't use txt for edit text. Then we set the focusable to be false and the enabled attribute to true. Yeah, but why the focusable is set to false? Yeah, we want that when the edit text is clicked by the user, yeah, when the user clicks this edit text, then our application will show a date picker dialog. Yeah, so for this purpose, then the edit text must be made read only or cannot be focusable by the user because otherwise the Android smartphone or our emulator, yeah, when we try it later, if this edit text is focusable, then virtual keyboard will be shown instead of a dialog box. Yeah, so it is not a good UX experience for our user. But if it is disabled, then the click listener will be disabled as well. Yeah, it means that the edit text will not respond to user click. Yeah, that's why we still enable our edit text, but we set the focusable to false to prevent the virtual keyboard from appearing. Okay, then our goal is actually like this. Yeah, when the user clicks the show date edit text, then we show up DatePicker dialog. Yeah, the user then pick any particular date, and the dialog will close. Then our edit text show the selected date. Okay, before we go to the picker, let's add this one first. Yeah. Previously, I have genre here. We will not use it for now, so we can safely delete both of this. But maybe I will reuse this genre text view. Yeah, I will change the text to show date, and for this edit text, I will change it to the edit show date. Then edit show, oops, sorry, show date. Okay, refactor. And then let's see what else I need to change. The font family is font Carla. Yeah, remember we use Carla. And focusable, let's set it to false. Focusable, let's set to false. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now we can add a listener when the edit text is clicked. Yeah, we will use a set on click listener. Then, because the date picker needs a default date, we need a help from the calendar class. Yeah, something like this. We will get the calendar instance. Then we save it to the variable or file here. Yeah, today. Calendar.getInstance will return a calendar object. Yeah, then we can access each date's component, whether it is a day, month, year, and so on. Yeah, and then we can get the components, yeah, year, month, date by using today.get. Yeah, what we want to get, the calendar.year, calendar.month, and calendar day of month. Okay, let's do this then. Yeah, after you have added your edit text, go to your main activity and yeah, put it inside the onCreate, yeah, anywhere you wish. I'll put it here. Then edit show date dot set on click listener as usual. Yeah, first we want to get current date. We will save it to the file today equals to the calendar calendar. Let's just use the java.util package. Yeah, actually the calendar class comes from Java. Calendar.getInstance. Yeah, then we will get the specific part of the date file year equal to today.get, and what we want to get calendar.year. Then for month, do the same, today.get, but now the field is calendar.month. And lastly, let's take the date. Yeah, today.get calendar.day of month. Okay, the next thing we can do is to create the DatePickerDialog object. Yeah, this is how we create one. We will store it in a variable here. VarPicker equals to DatePickerDialog. Yeah, remember it has 5 arguments. Yeah, the first argument just provide this. Yeah, for the context. The second one is a listener, but later when we type listener, Android Studio will complain because we don't have a listener yet. Yeah, just leave it as it is. And then the third, fourth, and fifth parameter or arguments just provide year, month, and date. Yeah, these are the default date values for our date picker. And then immediately type this, yeah, picker.show. Yeah, don't forget to call the show function or our date picker dialog will not be shown to the user. Okay, let's do this. Create a date, date picker. File picker equals to date picker dialog with the arguments are we have 5 arguments. Yeah, this. Then the second one is listener. Just leave it listener. Yeah, and immediately Android Studio will complain we don't have anything about listener. Yeah, but leave it as it is. The third one is year. Fourth one is month, and lastly it's day. And immediately followed by picker.show. Yeah, now we will do the listener. Yeah, the listener is actually something like this. Yeah, we must provide a listener by creating a DatePicker dialog.onDateSetListener, and it has 4 parameters or 4 arguments. Yeah, the DatePicker itself, then selected year, selected month, and selected day. Yeah, cell year, cell month, and cell day are day, month, and year of the selected date. Yeah, then we must pass them for the arguments of this listener. Okay, so I think I will provide this in a new line. Date picker dialog dot on date set listener. Yeah, as you can see here, it has 4 parameters. Yeah, just select this one. And for the value, you can leave this, yeah, date picker, but for I1, I2, and I3, let's change them. I is selected year, I2 is selected month, and I3 is selected day. Yeah, and then we will provide the listener here on date set listener. So what happens inside this listener? Yeah, we will display the selected date using this format. Yeah, like 11 September 2021. Yeah, or for everyone else, you can use any format as you wish. Yeah, but now we will use like this. Yeah, day, then the month name in full, then followed by the year. Yeah, 11 September 2021. To format a date easily, let's use the help from the simple date format class. Yeah, something like this. Okay, we will create another calendar instance by the same way as we have done it previously here. Yeah, but later we will set the value of the calendar of the selected year, selected month, and selected day. Then we will create a simple date format by following the format over here. Yeah, for the pattern letters, we have DT. D stands for day in month. Then we have MMMM. Yeah, it's for capital M's. It is month in year. Then followed by Y. Yeah, Y is for year. Okay, let's do this then. We create another calendar, file calendar equals to calendar.get instance. Yeah, but we will set this calendar to the selected year first. Yeah, selected year, then selected month, and finally selected day. Yeah, after we set our calendar to be the selected date of the user from the user input, then we create a simple date format, file format. I will name it date format. Yeah, date format equals to simple date format from Java text. Then we provide the pattern here, dd space m. Yeah, y for m's, because if we use 3 m's, then it will show a abbreviated month name. Yeah, we want the full name of our month, so we use 4 m's instead. Then followed by space y. And then we create another string. Yeah, we create another string. Then we call the format function from the date format. Yeah, or from the simple date format. We pass the calendar time to this formatter. That results in a string. Then we will show these strings to our edit text. Let's do that. Yeah, I have file date format. Then we have a string here. Yeah, I will change it date. Var date equals to date format dot format and provide the calendar dot time. Then let's show it to the edit text. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's just call the edit text name edit show date dot text. Now remember, because we are using edit show date, we cannot use dot text equals to. Yeah, but instead use set text. What we want to create or what we want to display or set to the edit show date, provide the date. Okay, that's all. Yeah, that's all. This is only the explanation. Yeah, for the format string. Yeah, remember you can take a look at the developerandroid.com. Yeah, this documentation. Yeah, we have so many letters to choose from. And okay, let's try this then. Yeah, hopefully now this genre edit text will change into a show date. Then when we click this edit text, there is a date picker dialog shows to the user. Let's try that. Okay, if I click here in the show date edit text, click. Yeah, as you can see, the caret is still appearing in my edit text, but now the virtual keyboard does not show. Yeah, but instead we have the date picker dialog like this. Yeah, and then you can select any date as you wish. Yeah, I will select the default date, which is at the time of my recording here, yeah, the 11th of September. If I click OK, then now my edit text show 11 September 2021. Let's try it again. Yeah, I want to select, let's see, I want to select maybe the 1st of June, 1 June 2021. Okay, then it will show 01 June 2021. Yeah, that's nice. I guess we have implemented our date time, not date time, yeah. This is a date picker dialog. Yeah, you can explore by yourself. There is actually a time picker dialog as well. Yeah, you can explore it by yourself. And actually, we have a newer implementation of a date picker to conform with the material design style. Yeah, it is dubbed a material date picker. Yeah, you can learn about material date picker over here at the material.io. Yeah, I can show you a little bit about the material date picker. Yeah, it looks roughly the same. Yeah, it's quite similar, but I guess we have newer features here. Yeah, some new features here. We can edit the selected date immediately, and we can also select the month and the year separately. Yeah, in this one, I don't think I can change the month and year easily. Yeah. So for example, if I really want to select my let's see, my birth date, yeah, which is in the 9th of June 1985, that means I must scroll to, oh well, as you as you can see here, yeah, I struggle to find the year 1985. Yeah, so maybe it's better to use the newer date picker dialog, yeah, which is material date picker. You can learn this by your own. The material website has provided some examples for you. Yeah, you can follow it by your own. Yeah, but at least for our application, this date picker dialog is sufficient enough. Yeah. Okay, that's all about the date picker dialog. Yeah, in the next video, we will learn about spinner. Yeah, so what is actually a spinner? Yeah, let's find out in the next video.